Avusheni, grandchild. Welcome home. You see it again, don't you? Africa.
Alrighty, well, hello everybody, and welcome to Vurhonga, Savannah. The most unique map in the game. In most people's opinion, and for sure mine, this is the only remaining map that does not have a single species of great one on it. And we're going to start off, as usual, going through the species, the information on them, and then we'll talk about weapons and anything else that happens. So, obviously, Class 1, you have the scrub hare. You also have the Eurasian widgeon. Class 2, we have the side-striped jackal. Class 3 is the springbok. Class 4, we have lesser kudu and warthog. Class 6, we have blue wildebeest. And as you can see here, I found this while going along. There's just some extra mystery added when you don't get a score estimate. But he looked huge to me. Your other Class 6 animal is the GamesWBrieTTV, which means that everything I've mentioned so far, well, not the widgeon and the hare, but everything I've mentioned so far, I was able to ethically hunt with the 243 until I unlocked the ammo for better weapons. Because there's no longer a 7 or 8, our Class 9 animals on this map are the Cape buffalo and the lion. Now this level 5 wildebeest here ended up making it diamond. 39.6. Way better than any of my previous wildebeest diamonds that I've ever gotten in this game. He's got the really dark horns, they're huge, and I did not have the money to get him taxidermized, so that's why I saved the harvest. I ended up taxidermizing him much later on. Anyway, if you want to talk about the max levels for these animals, the Eurasian widgeon and scrub hare max at level 3, the jackal is a level 9, springbok, kudu, warthog, wildebeest, and GamesWBrieTTV all maxed at level 5. The GamesWBrieTTV is going to be a male or female diamond, but the females are more likely to make it, and it's a lot easier for a level 4 female to make it than it is even a level 5 male. Now when it comes to the Cape buffalo, they make diamond at level 9, same for the lion. However, in my experience, the Cape buffalo are quite the trolls. Now, if you want to talk about drink times in order, as in like as the day starts and moves on, remember the Class 1 animals don't drink. However, additionally on this map, the jackal and the springbok also don't drink, which is a little frustrating. But from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m., the GamesWBrieTTV are going to drink. From 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., it'll be the blue wildebeest. From 9 a.m. to noon, the Cape buffalo. From 12 to 15, it'll be the lions. And 15 to 18 is the warthog, and 18 to 21 is your lesser kudu. Now, as far as the animals that do drink, if you're wondering where they drink, the Cape buffalo, warthog, and lesser kudu are all going to be on your northern, eastern, and southern coastline. The lion, GamesWBrieTTV, and blue wildebeest are all going to be on most of your center lakes, except for the lower 2 left lakes for some reason. I didn't have hardly anything on those lakes. And if you're looking for widgeon, check the lakes. Like, that's pretty basic. But that's pretty much it for drink zones, because there's, you know, a decent portion of animals on this map who don't drink. Now, if we want to talk weapons, base game weapons. Now, while I did survive with the 243 being used for the wildebeest and the GamesWBrieTTV, I do not recommend it. What I would actually recommend is for your Class 1, bring a shotgun, whichever one you want. For Class 2 and 3, the 243 is going to do just fine, but for Class 4 through 6, I would suggest that 270 with the polymer tip bullets. And then Class 9, bring the 454, because oh boy, did these Cape Buffalo go aggressive. And when they go aggressive, you got tight quarters and you just might not have the time to aim down the sights of a full-length rifle or even a shotgun. Stick to that 454 with the fantastic penetration. Now, when talking about DLC weapons for Class 1, I would suggest the Kuso that came with the Rancho DLC. For Class 2 and 3, try the 223. You can use the AR from the Modern Rifle Pack if you want to, or you can use the one from the base game. I think they're both fine, considering it's just really going to be the Jackal and the Springbuck. Now, Class 4 to 6, I would suggest the Eckers 30-06 from the Weapon Pack 3 DLC. And then for Class 9, I would almost suggest, weirdly enough, using the 470DB that comes with the Vurhonga Savannah DLC. Now, as far as all the different animals that I did end up running into while I was out here, I pretty much covered everything at least once. I got a scrub hare in the beginning, I obviously got a diamond wildebeest, but all together, I had a great time. It's a little more difficult to progress level-wise on this map than it was for me to do that on Medved, but honestly, as good as Vurhonga Savannah is, it is completely unique in the fact that it, again, has no Great One species on it, but it's not for everybody, and honestly, I've been trolled so many times on this map by the Cape Buffalo that it almost ruins it for me, but a kudu is a kudu, and I still really enjoy hunting them. Now with the 454, early on it's going to kind of stink without a sight, but you can make fairly long shots with it. Your shots are gonna probably get better with a sight. Now, this lion ended up coming back injured, very obviously. I hit him in the leg or something, so I grabbed the 270 because I had a scope. It was not an ethical hit, but it did the job. We got vitals on that second hit, it looks like 305 meters away. Soft point bullets with the 270, vital hit. And now I had to find a space for that diamond wildebeest in my lodge, so I ended up tucking him in this first hallway here with a 38.1 gray, a 38.3 gray, a 38.1 dark gray, and I found him a spot almost in the middle, 39.6 gold diamond wildebeest with those gorgeous dark horns, that super bright gold fur. He needed almost a place of honor, you know? I ended up taking down just like a bunch of like 250s diamond whitetail. I think he looks great here, but up next on our docket is going to be Parque Fernando. So I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!